Hello, everyone. I've just been out doing a little picking on some comic books, and thought I'd do my first video, see if you guys like some of the stuff I found, and I really like some of the stuff I found. And I do buy and sell. I collect, starting to collect more than I'm selling, but I do buy and sell some at a antique store, but I have newer comics in there as well. But so I'll show you what I got here. Start off with a little book I found in the 50-cent bin at a local comic shop, and I thought that was kind of neat for 50 cents. I mean, some kid will really like finding that, hopefully in the antique store. And let's see, this one I actually picked up, the Spider-Verse #2. I don't really like having big comics signed. I prefer to have just a cheaper comic signed myself or on my own personal collection. And Cullen Bunn signs a lot at the local comic shop. I think he's a local Springfield, Missouri guy, or close to that. So I think I'm gonna have that one. See if I can get that one signed sometime. This is a really cool cover. This, just literally one of the coolest comics I've ever seen, just for artwork. I think it'd be hard to find anything better than that. Mary Jane Venom. I'm really getting into Venom here lately. Sitting on a bunch of heads and holding Spider-Man's head. That's just really cool. Just really like that book. And this as well. Another one. Another Venomverse. I bought it because it's got a Rocket Raccoon and Doctor Doom, Venoms. I thought that was just really neat. And, the few of you that knows me from the corner knows that I got back into comics because of the Legion of Monsters. I love Legion of Monsters, and I got their first appearance, so now I'm starting to look for some of the single guys. And this is just a really cool Marvel Spotlight #9. It's not the best condition, as you can see on the spine maybe here, but it was 30% off, so $7 for that book. I like that. It's really cool. Really happy to find that. And I found some Morbius stuff for 30% off. Morbius is my favorite. He's why I like Legion of Monsters, and just love Morbius. A couple more of those I picked up for 30% off. I'm not really sure how good of a deal that is on these, but it's good enough for me to add to my collection. I have a really small collection right now. I've only got about 30 books before I add some of this stuff. Some of this stuff I'll sell. Ms. Marvel variant. I really like this variant. It was half price, so I just really like that. And really excited about these because I've already talked to an artist on the corner. Apologize, I don't remember your name. If you see the video and you remember talking to me, I will be sending you a message soon. But I picked up 2 blank Morbius comics, and I've already talked to an artist from the corner about doing one. I want to have Morbius and Vampirella, who I also like, have them on the cover together with him standing behind her, cupping her breasts, and about to bite her on the neck. I think that'd be really sweet. And then, maybe the other one, who knows? I don't know why I just switched those, they're the same. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do on the other one, find a different artist, and maybe do some kind of Legion of Monsters thing, if I can afford to. I don't know. I'm not a rich man, but we'll see. And also picked up a Wolverine blank cover that I really like because of the parental advisory up here. I want to find an artist who can do something really graphic and awesome with Wolverine, because, who don't like Wolverine, And this is a comic. For a little while now, we'll be going through some comics I found also in the 50-cent bin, the local comic shop. And I could not believe I found this. I don't know anything about it, but it's a really cool 50-cent box bind, I think. That is a signed comic. Sinja Deadly Sins #1. And on the back, it's numbered to 300, only 300 copies. Certificate of authenticity for the artist, who is John Cleary. If he's famous, please don't roast me. I don't know who that is yet, but I'm going to look it up as soon as I get in the house. And I'm really, really excited about that comic. That might be really a great 50-cent box find. Something I'm definitely going to add to my collection either way, whether it's worth anything or not. But I really, really like that one. Then for 50 cents, I picked up a really cool Crypt of Dawn. I'll probably sell that one, but it's still a neat book. Somebody will like that. And this one, I grabbed 4 copies, and I may sell 1 or 2, and then I may do some more care packages. I sent out 3 care packages today. My first care package is sent out, and I may do some more of those. So I thought, this is just a really cool comic. Maybe, I think, maybe cool for a care package. And I just like the American Dad on back too. It's actually pretty neat. And another one I just couldn't resist for only 50 cents. Because it originally, I guess, came in a Hasbro toy. And I'm not a big Deathlock guy, but that's a pretty cool comic for 50 cents. And I think this is my last 50-cent comic. Double Impact. I don't know anything about them, but it's got one of them cool metallic covers. Holographic, I'm not sure what you call it, but it's a really cool cover for 50 cents. Somebody like that. And this was actually 2 comic books in one package for $5. And they're what I believe is an independent comic, and I couldn't resist this one because it's done by a gentleman. I actually Googled his name, Brad Foster, and it's signed at the bottom here, I believe. But he actually has won a lot of awards for comics. I'm not sure if they were comic books or comic strips or what. I haven't done a lot of research, but I saw he'd won a lot of awards for something that has to do with art. So, and they had another book he has on the back. It's not signed, but it's still pretty cool to get a signed comic for $5. I just couldn't resist that. And this one here is a really cool find. I don't know if these are common or not, but it's a preview book for Purgatory from Chaos Comics. It just has a really great cover there. For $3, I just couldn't pass that up. That's definitely going to my collection. And I don't like oversized comics or big comics as a rule, unless they're Golden Age or something, but which I don't have any of yet, I don't believe. But just a nice comic. Witchblade Wizard. Can't argue, that's got some great artwork on the cover there. So for $3, I really like that one. But I'll probably sell it. It'll probably be for sale. And then I like Vampirella. And so Lady Death Vampirella. Can't go wrong with that one. And for $3, I mean, that's just a really nice cover. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that one or not. I kind of keep some of the nicer Vampirella stuff, and I sell some of it. And I don't know, I do know a guy who really loves Lady Death, so he may end up with that one. I may go to another care package, buddy. If you watch this video, you know who you are. I just sent you a care package of some Lady Death, and you'll probably end up with that one. And here's another one that Lady Death and Vampirella. Just really like this cover. And I believe that's a variant cover. And I'm not sure if my buddy's going to end up with that one. I really like this one. And it's limited to only 5,000. That's just kind of right up my alley. And another independent comic I found that's signed for $3. Found that at the flea market for $3. Believe that? And Clinton Christian. I'm not sure who the artist is, but again, don't flame me for that. If he's famous, I apologize. I've been out of comics for a long time, so other than just selling them, and then I don't really do much research on them, just look for a price. So really, really cool comic. And here's another one I just couldn't pass up. the Max. I believe this is a, yeah, it's a Wizard. It's got the certificate on the back. Another Wizard comic, and I just sent out a care package full of those, and had a lot of interest in them. A lot of people really like those, so I'll grab that one. I don't know if I'm gonna sell it or keep it, but we'll see. Another Wizard comic, and this one I'm definitely keeping. Maybe. Is a Witchblade 500. I think this goes for $20, $25. I might be wrong on that, but that's $3 what I paid for it, so that was a really great deal. And I found this one for sure going to my collection. A first appearance of Warlord. Got a little condition issues, but overall, pretty nice condition. Just to look at, you know. I'm not a slab guy, so paid $10 for that, you know. I thought that was just a cool comic. Another one that'll definitely go to the antique store, because I sell a lot of these TNA comics, you know. They sell really good for me. So picked up this Dawn. It's actually a calendar, but for $2, you know, I'll double my money. I'll sell it for $4. I think it's about a $10 calendar is what it lists at, you know, anyway. It's got a really nice back to it. Just some good artwork. Yeah, I'll sell that one. This actually picked up yesterday, and I wish it wasn't so rough. It was only like $1 at a flea market, and I just had to have it. Been a Ghost Rider fan. It's really wrinkled up. That's not just the plastic. That is actually the comic. But I wanted to grab it so it'll help me remember to find a better copy, because I love, love, love that comic. It's just a cool cover, not expensive, just really cool. And another one I picked up, a little older, but really not sure why I bought this one. I don't remember what I paid. It was $1 or $2, I'm sure. So probably just gonna resell that one. But it's a cool comic. And this one I picked up just because I like it. It's the X-Men Annual number 10. I believe that's the first appearance of the X-Babies, which I just thought was hilarious. So I had to have that for my collection. And if it turns into the next Hulk 181, you know, I'll be a genius. I doubt that's going to happen, though. And yesterday I bought this off of another comic guy. I believe his name's Clint Nelson. I apologize if I'm wrong on that. But he met me here in town. We live in the same town. And I just had to have that. I'm been picking up a few Thanos things. He's obviously one of the hot items going right now. So it's like I really like that cover. That's going to my collection. And thank you, Clint, for the good deal on that. I'm really happy with the deal. So that's all of them. And I hope you guys like some of the comics, and I'll see you next time around the corner.